Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
E infatti adesso sono apparse tutte e due, guarda.
But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Here we go. Black 80! Hey, alert! Mike, check. 59.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
No! Pass interference. Guarda Teo. L'avevo coperto bene, non mi pareva. 1-1, sì.
Penalty flag for pass interference.
Praticamente siamo ritornati al punto di partenza. No, sbagliato.
You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 80!
Mike is 59. It's going to be a long day.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And some space here. And all the way down inside.
Sbagliato completamente la copertura. Porca
big play there from McCaffrey.
E questo è un fenomeno. Dove minchia andavo?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, gun.
Motion out of the backfield.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check nickel.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Watch the screen.
Check.
Tight go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Non ti sento, Save, c'è il volume
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Brissett. And he fires one incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
Amore, non posso adesso.
Light best.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Eccolo, Nicolino Bosa.
He goes down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And he finds Seals Jones
con la palla
complete.
sopra la testa.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. 7-7, our score after 1.
Ha messo in posizione field goal quando t'aveva messo dietro.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Gli ha fatto face mask.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
11. 6. Pull it. 12.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here we go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
11.
53, check 53. Better bring it.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
That one caught by Allison and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
65.
They'll run Anderson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. C.J. Anderson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. We'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rip right. Shit.
Throwing. Brissett. Catch is made by Hurd. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
You're not ready. Switch it. 22, Jet, follow. 22, Jet, follow. Get going.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. He won't go down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready. 60 out, Lord. 54, 56, pull it out. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike's 54. Watch the screen.
From the red zone now, Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. You tighten up. Oh, Marvin. 61. Watch 54. Hey.
Brissett. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And it's It's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jalen Hurd, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
1, Omaha.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Check 53. Come on.
One, Omaha.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
65, 65.
Check 15, check 15.
Go, go.
53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Watch the run. They're running it. Kill, kill, kill.
21, 21.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, they stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Bene.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. A first down throw for Brissett. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
No!
It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Ma che culo.
Stopped at the 34-yard line.
E la penalty, il fumble.
This is really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is born. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. No. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Ma guarda il cornerback mio.
Playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
11. Lock.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game.
Regalo.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist.
Second down, McKinnon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Via.
So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
21.
Check 99. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
White. 21.
Mike part 9. Watch the curve.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Out left, Allison's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Here we go.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got the connection here aboard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Here we go. 180. Hey, alert.
This is McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day.
11.
Amore.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man. This is Doxson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Amore, quella
Completion, but now they
doppia.
face third down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Kill, turn up.
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
120.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll run forward with Anderson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Come on here. Come get some. Here, watch the safety creep. Mike 5'9".
So they'll try again with Anderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. C.J. Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I don't have no words questa squadra.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a gain of 35.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. And this is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. He's time.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Hey, watch it.
12.
He's coming. Double up.
X3. 218. Chopper.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Ma guarda che culo. Guarda che culo. Scusa, Sabe, non è che stava sulla sideline, lo poteva tranquillamente.
I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
3rd down now, it's C.J. Anderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Back now here in Santa Clara as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here comes Pettis on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
No, hai detto, no, se non ho capito male, hai detto adesso ci vuole un bel intercetto.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We own them. We own them. Watch the eye. Check 26. Check 26. No take. Spell. Kill. Check.
They run it with McKinnon.
No, ma guardate.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike's 59. Hey, watch the ball.
Brissett on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike the 59. Rip left.
Brissett.
Ma guardate.
Incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
54. Mike 54. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th
Come
down.
quarte uno.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Ma come quarte uno?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I got you, boy. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
All day, every day. Rush in. Rush in.
On 1st down, McKinnon again. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check, 59. Let's go, defense. 66, pull it, half. Whip. Watch the whip.
Here's McKinnon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jarek McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's our time. Check your hot read.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Guarda questo che
And he's
cazzo
taken
fa.
down, but able to slip
Ma
across
guarda
the
questo che...
35. Give him 10 there, good
In mezzo
enough
a
for a
due.
Panther 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Lo so, amore,
Offensively,
ha
with
dovuto
the
fare.
lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down.
Amore. Dai, ora mangiamo. Attenta Anita, che spegni la play, se no. Firma. Firma papà. Leva.
Here we go. 180. White.
I got you, son. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Ah,
And he finds
l'ha tenuto,
Seals Jones complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! You don't know no better.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo.
Ah, Nicolino Bosa.
Escape and he goes down. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves that he got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force 1 more play before the 2-minute warning.
Fate male alla mamma.
As he sends this one away. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these 2 sides.
Lo dico prima, gran partita. Come? Manca a te, cacchio.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw.
Lega.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Out of his end zone, Brissett. He's going to let it fly.
That'll
be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. The 40. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run.
Mamma. Sì. Perché guarda, te lo dico io, perché poi lo vedi, la cover 4 si trasforma in una copertura uomo e i giocatori rimangono molto su. È rischiosa usarla sempre. Posso andare? No, lo so, però mi è successo anche a me. Infatti, l'hai visto che io l'ho usata pochissimo. Proprio per questa ragione qua. Proprio esattamente per questa ragione qua.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
No. Check hot route. Hot.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Brissett looks to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check three.
Amore.
Now McKinnon. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Catch is made by Hurd. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Under 10. 10. Shift.
Now Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone.
Ma no!
And that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken.
Che cazzo è
that
successo?
close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over.
Ma perché non mi ha fatto calciare?
In that portion of the field.
Che tu hai chiamato timeout.
So for the Panthers, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year, and they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.